Welcome to Vskills YouTube channel. In this video, you will learn about the top interview questions for PHP. So, let's get started. Question number 1. What is PEAR in PHP? The answer is: PEAR means PHP Extension and Application Repository. It is a framework and distribution system for reusable PHP components. It extends PHP and gives a higher level of programming for all web developers. PEAR is divided into 3 different classes that are PEAR Core Components, PEAR Packages, and PECL Packages. Question number 2. What is the distinction between static and dynamic websites? The answer is: content of scripts on static websites cannot be altered after the script has been run. Nothing on the site can be changed. It's predetermined. Whereas, content of scripts on dynamic web pages can be altered at any time. Every time a user visits or reloads the page, the content is regenerated. A dynamic website is something like Google, Yahoo, or any other search engine. Question number 3. What does echo mean in PHP? The answer is: the echo is a statement, which is used to display the output. It's a feature of the language, not a function. As a result, parentheses are not required. However, if you want to send more than one parameter to echo, you must use parentheses. Question number 4. How many different data types are there in PHP? The answer is: data types in PHP are used to store various types of data or values. There are 8 primitive data types, which are further divided into 3 categories. First, types that are scalar. Second, types of compounds. Third, types that are unique. Question number 5. What are the various PHP loops? The answer is: in PHP, we have the following loop types. First, while loops. In a while loop, a condition is evaluated before processing a body of the loop. If a condition is true, then and only then the body of the loop is executed. Second, do-while loops. In a do-while loop, the condition is always executed after the body of loop. It is also called an exit-controlled loop. Third, for loops. In a for loop, the initial value is performed only once, then the condition tests and compares the counter to a fixed value after each iteration, stopping them for a loop when false is returned. Question number 6. Explain how to use the variable length argument function in PHP. The answer is: PHP has a function that accepts variable length arguments. It signifies that you can send 0, 1, or n arguments to the function. To accomplish this, place 3 ellipses, dots, before the parameter name. Since PHP 5.6, the 3-dot idea has been implemented for variable length arguments. Question number 7. Describe how PHP parameterized functions work. The answer is: functions using parameters are known as PHP parameterized functions. Within a function, you can pass any number of parameters. Within your function, these parameters are used as variables. After the function name, they are specified inside parentheses. The function's output is determined by the dynamic values passed in as parameters. Question number 8. What is an array in PHP? The answer is: an array is a type of data structure that allows you to store numerous values in a single value. It is used to organize maps of key-value pairs in PHP. It stores the data types collection. Question number 9. How to get the length of the string? The answer is: to determine the length of a string, use the strlen method. Question number 10. Without submit button, how can you submit a form? The answer is: you can submit the form without clicking any submit buttons by using the JavaScript submit function. Question number 11. What is the purpose of the PHP function setCookie? The answer is: to set a cookie in PHP, the setCookie function is used. The setCookie function needs to be called prior to any output generated by the script, otherwise the cookie will not be set. Question number 12. What exactly is a session? The answer is: the PHP engine constructs a logical object called a session to keep data consistent between HTTP requests. Sessions are used to hold temporary data so that many PHP pages can offer the same user a fully working transaction. Question number 13. What exactly is the distinction between a session and a cookie? The answer is: the fundamental distinction between a session and a cookie is: cookies are saved in text file format on the user's computer, whereas sessions are stored on the server. Cookies cannot hold many variables, however, session can. Cookies can be set to expire at any time, but a session is only active as long as the browser is open. Question number 14. How do I run a PHP script from the command line? The answer is, there are 3 different ways. First, simply run the PHP command line interface, CLI, and enter the file name of a script to run. Second, pass the PHP code to execute directly on the command line. Third, provide the PHP code to execute via standard input. Question number 15. How can we speed up the execution of a PHP script? The answer is, the maximum execution time for PHP scripts is set to 30 seconds by default. If a script takes more than 30 seconds to complete, PHP will terminate it and return an error. The max execution time directive in the php.ini file can be changed to adjust the script execution time. The setTimeLimit function resets the timeout counter to 0 when a script is called. It means that if the default timer is set to 30 seconds and the method setTimeLimit is set to 20 seconds, the script will run for 45 seconds. If 0 seconds is given in this function, the script will run forever. Question number 16. What is Htaccess in PHP? The answer is, Htaccess is a configuration file of Apache which is used to make changes in the configuration on a directory basis. Htaccess file is used to do changes in functions and features of the Apache server. Htaccess is used to rewrite the URL. It is used to make site address protected. Question number 17. What are the functions include and require? The answer is, include is a PHP function that inserts data from one PHP file into another PHP file. If an error occurs, the include method issues a warning but does not terminate the script's execution. It will continue to run. The require function can also be used to transfer data from one PHP file to another. If any errors occur, the need method issues a warning and a fatal error, and the script is terminated. Question number 18. What does the term persistent cookie mean? The answer is, a persistent cookie is one that is saved in the browser's cookie file indefinitely. Cookies are transitory by default and are deleted when we exit the browser. Question number 19. Which function is used to convert an array into a string? The answer is, implode function is used to convert an array into a string. Question number 20. What is cookies in PHP with example? The answer is, a cookie is often used to identify a user. A cookie is a small file that the server embeds on the user's computer. For example, if a cookie was sent with the name client, a variable is automatically created called client, containing the cookie value. Note, the setCookie function must appear before the tag. Question number 21. What happens when a form submitted to a PHP script contains 2 elements with the same name? The answer is, value of second element overwrites the first in specific superglobal array. Question number 22. What is the difference between print and echo? The answer is, echo and print are more or less the same. They are both used to output data to the screen. The differences are small. Echo has no return value while print has a return value of 1, so it can be used in expressions. Echo can take multiple parameters, although such usage is rare, while print can take 1 argument. Question number 23. What is meant by typecasting? The answer is, in Java, typecasting is a method or a process that converts a data type into another data type in both ways manually and automatically. The automatic conversion is done by the compiler and manual conversion performed by the programmer. Question number 24. What is the purpose of the imagetypes function? The answer is, imagetypes returns the supported image formats and types in the current version of GDPHP. Question number 25. Describe the split method in PHP. The answer is, the PHP split function uses a regular expression to split a string into an array. Question number 26. Describe the function explode in PHP. The answer is, the explode method in PHP converts a string to an array. Question number 27. How do you send email in PHP? The answer is, in PHP, the mail function is used to send an email. Question number 28. How do you delete a file in PHP? The answer is, to delete a file in PHP, use the unlinked method. Question number 29. What are the techniques for submitting a form in PHP? The answer is, get and post are the 2 methods available for submitting a form in PHP. Question number 30. What is the purpose of isset? The answer is, the isset function is an inbuilt function in PHP which checks whether a variable is set and is not null. This function also checks if a declared variable, array or array key has null value. If it does, isset returns false. It returns true in all other possible cases. For more such videos, subscribe to our channel.